Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I'm going to turn this around so I can show you the shelves really quick. And then we'll go from there. All right. So here's what's on the shelves for this morning that we're going to run through. So good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. I'm just showing you the shelves really quick. And then we'll get running of what's on there. Good morning. Good morning. These are some of the items what we're going to be running that you'll see. This is the Vanity and Boutique theme show for Sunday morning. So welcome in, welcome in. Let me go ahead and turn y'all around. Put y'all back up here. How was everybody's Saturday? All right, let's see what is up first. Let me go ahead and start this. This here is the small one. So this is a small candlestick holder. It's the amber glass. I do have a medium and a large as well. You could have them in the set of 3. Good morning. Welcome in. This is one of them. If you want to see the 10 and 12-inch one, let me know. They're all over here in the corner. So we have 3 of those. Let me see. This here is a new piece. This here is a vintage inkwell, and it's from Scotland. It says here on the back it was from Denver. Um, that's where the auction that I purchased it from, but it came from Scotland. So it's a beautiful inkwell with attached plate. It's in great condition. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. This here is buttons. It's a variety of buttons. I put them in a little bag. You can see the pictures there. These are currently running all kind of buttons. So they're covered, they're vintage, they're those small ones. They've got pictures that are there and the items. But this is currently running vintage buttons. There's about close to 100, like 80 to 100 buttons here. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see, we have, this here is a BCBG perfume bottle, empty, but it comes with a flower top. That is currently running. And it said, oh, there is a little bit in there. It says it's there, BCBG, and you've got the flower top on there. I think this is from the late 90s, early 2000s. All right. Thank you for that. Let me do, trying to see what I had let's run this. This here, let me bring it out. Oh, there's so much up here. Oh, yes, I wrote. Here it was. Up there. This here, oh shoot, it didn't change. This here is a ceramic or porcelain bluebird that is signed right there. Good morning, welcome in. We just started. Welcome to the Vanity and Boutique auction. Take a look at the store and the buy now tab. Feel free to make any offers. All reasonable offers will be considered. All right, thank you for looking at that little bird. Let's see. Let me show this. This here will be at a start. Dropped that. This here is a Women's Day magazine. They are, I have them taped up. It's here. They're starting for $5. Um, this is Women's Day. It's from November 1939. And look, it went for 2 cents. This is currently running. Look at Spam was back in 1939. Can you believe that? Women's Day magazine. And there's different choices. I have different ones. So it would be a choice of one. This one's 41. This one's February 40. And then you have that one that's 41 as well. So those are neat. All right, let me show. This here is a Coca-Cola trinket or pill box. It's metal. It's clean in the inside. And that's the back. But that is the old welcome in. Good morning. That is the old Coca-Cola advertisement. Little trinket box. Let me show. Let me know if there's anything in the store you want to see. This here is a wooden trinket box. It has a little cub on its face. There is some of the glaze that came off. That's coming off. That's the back of it. It screws on the top. All right. Thank you for looking at that. I'll put that there. What's next? Let's see. Let me add these. These here are the diamond hobnob votive candle holders. I do have 2 of these. This is for one. It still has its rubber in its place. Thank you so much, Christy, for your bid. I do have 2 of these. They are beautiful. I actually purchased for to put them in some candle holders that I had, but they were a little bit too small. Oh, thank you. That's coming to you. I will run the other one. This one is running as well. Thank you so much. So they're perfect. They were just, I was actually going to put them in these candle holders, but they're just a little bit too small. So I'm actually looking for some that are a little bit larger. Thank you so much. You won both of those. Those will be headed your way. So yeah, I'm looking for those ones that are a little bit bigger than those. Let's see. This here is a beaded lampshade. Where did it go? That I've had this since probably 1999. Um, it's beautiful. It's got all the beading on it. It's all there. It's for that kind of the small light bulb. This is currently running. Welcome in, welcome in. Take a look at the shop. I'll look at the buy it now stuff or buy now stuff as well. All right, thank you for looking at that one. All right, I got to show you this. This here is a Samantha Brown bag, but it's not just your any bag. It is a wine bag. Yes, you heard me. Wine bag. Let me take this out. We're just setting it up. So look at the inside. It's insulated. So this, and it's the width of a wine bottle. So you can put your cork in here. I mean, your wine opener in here. It's new. It's never been used. They have another zipper here too. If you want to put like an ice pack in there. But is that a neat way to camouflage a wine bottle? Or you can even use this too as when you're giving a wine bottle as a home warming gift. So that is really cute. I do like that. Let me know if anybody wants me to run that again. All right, let's see what is next. I am going to do this here is a late 90s, early 2000s velvet photo album. That's just glue on there. But you will see some of the wear that's here, but it's still all new. You got all the pages, the velvet's all intact. It's silver plate. It's silver plated by a Gottinger. That's what that says if you can't see it. The amber candle holders. Yes, I will. This is actually for the pair. These are absolutely beautiful. It breaks my heart to give away. But I'm having to downsize. Not that we're having to downsize. You know what, guys? Let's face it. I'm going to be 62 in September. And I don't want to clean so much anymore or dust so much anymore. So I'm like, okay, where are I've got to start using my search bar. Oh, here they are. Let's go ahead and pin those. So it is the pair um, of these. They are in perfect condition. And it's the Tierra pattern, the vintage Indiana. Oh, the 12 and 6. Oh, okay, yes. I always think of these because I just like I can't believe I'm selling these, but like I said, it's time. All right, so there are three. Let me move these a little bit. We have, I'm trying to put them there so you can see them. Um, you see them here. So you got the small, medium, and large. So the 12, this would be the 16. I used to have these in the middle of my dining room center table. So this is a 16. Here's the 12. And then I had the ivory candlesticks, and then here's the 8. They're all in great condition. I'll go ahead and run this. Here's the, let's do, no, this is a 16-inch. That has started. Thank you so much, Christy. I take it you like amber too. You my amber sister. They're beautiful. I mean, I've been an amber freak since the late 80s. I mean, I was like out of high school. I graduated in 82. I was out of high school loving amber. Thank you. That's coming your way. Um, and my mother, she loved the green glass. So a lot of the stuff that I have of the amber carnival glass and all that, she had it in the green, which the green was nice. Okay, this is a 12-inch. We'll start this. The 12-inch is running. Thank you for your bids. Welcome in. And these are a nice weight too. So they look beautiful with the ivory candlestick holders on the candlesticks on there. Or even at one time I had, and I can't find them. I had the lucite candles that had the gold sparkles in it. Thank you. That one's coming to you as well. But I think at the time I only had it was either the 8-inch or the 10-inch. So they didn't look at nice. I like the candlesticks. They're at least 12 inches. Here's the 8-inch one. Thank you so much. You're going to love these. I'm so happy. It's like I'm feeling I'm sending off a puppy to somebody's house that's going to take good care of them. but they're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. You will enjoy those. All right, let's see what's next. Let's see where that went. I know I had that somewhere. Okay. I moved it. Let me see something. I know. Let me see. Run one of these. These here, people are using these now for their makeup brushes or in their bathrooms to put soaps or little hand towels in. So we don't even have to use these in the kitchen any longer. Let's see. I had one carnival. Okay, this is not the carnival one. Um, all right, so this is a basket weave, vintage armor. Amber, excuse me. Welcome in. Thank you for joining this morning. And I do have the carnival one as well. But these are great, like I said, for putting your makeup brushes in, keeping your drawer or your vanity area set. Let me run the carnival one, which I've had several of these, and I have one upstairs too. You know, a lot of people are using the okay, where did the carnival one go? That was the one I just ran. Sorry, looking for the check out the store while I do this. I wonder how else people sort these so they can find their items. All right, let me go ahead and pin this instead. This here is the Indiana glass. Um, these here too are good to use in the in your guest bathroom. You can use them in your bathroom or in your vanity area, putting little perfume bottles in it, putting your makeup brushes. These are beautiful as well. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the store. I have lots of items listed. Um, let's see what we have. Okay, I ran that. Let me run this. This is a feng shui home design book. And I don't know, I bought this. I mean, it's in great condition. Trying to see the date on this. Was 1998. But it gives you all kind of different designs in the history of feng shui and how you should set your furniture and stuff like that, and the colors and everything. It's neat. All right, let's do this fan. This here is vintage wooden fan. Here it is, pin that. All right, this is currently running. This is a folding wooden fan in great condition. I've seen these listed. Welcome in for like 30, 40, $50. I'm like, wow. But this one's it's like a new condition. It's in very good condition. And it's colorful. And then, okay, I gotta tell you, this was my mom's. Okay. My mom was a 4'11" Italian woman, very sassy. Very sassy. And this was hers too that I'm gonna run. Okay, this here is a shawl. that you see has the, so she used to wear a lot of black because we just wear a lot of black because it's easy to wear. That's what it is. And she says, well, because it doesn't get dirty. Yeah. She didn't have to worry about anything staining or anything like that because she couldn't see it. Um, but she would get dressed up, all dolled up, and she would be wearing black. And then she would add these punches of colors. And she would go to the dances. I used to call it, say, she used to go out joking with her and my dad. And then they would take the fan, had to match the shawl. Get it? She was very proper that way. So it's beautiful. It's still in beautiful condition. Let me show the other one here too. Um, that she had. She was a fashionista. So this is the other one, and that's all embroidered. And then you have the long tassels here, fringe, not tassels, fringe, hanging at the bottom. So this one's currently running. These are very pretty wear, especially now we got the fall coming up, but they're still lightweight. Um, these are 100% polyester. All right. Thank you for running that, for checking that out. All right. Let's see. I got to show you this. This here, okay, you're going to see this. It's a crocheted. It's it's a hat. Okay. So you have your hat. Let me take that out. And so it's mommy and me. It's a hat for mommy with a matching dog sweater. It is the cutest. So here's the hat. You know, those little like berets you put on. And then here is the dog sweater. All this was hand crocheted by one of the little old ladies that used to live. See, this here is for their legs, these here. But I have never seen a mommy and me dog sweater set. It's never been used, but of course she had to buy it. Her dog that I have is Zoe. She's a little Chihuahua, so that would have been a little bit big for her. But I was like, I couldn't figure out what that was. We're gonna start this. This here is a beautiful Mikasa trinket box. Beautiful blue flowers on that. It is Mikasa. It's perfect in the inside. No chips or flaws with this. It's beautiful to sit on your dresser, vanity area. All right, thank you for looking at that. Here. Shout out if you want me to run anything in particular, welcome in. Let me run these candle. This is a pair. I'm running the pair together of crystal candle stick holders. These are heavy. They're beautiful. They're about 10 inches, 12 inches tall candlesticks, but they're absolutely beautiful. The pillared, it's got the waffle pattern design on these. Perfect. Thank you for looking at that. These down as well. So I'm not hitting everything. These here are a pair of grapes that you can just sit in a bowl. They have the metal leaves, and this is for both of them. I'm not sure if these are lucite or not. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thanks for looking at those. All right, look at this vintage hand mirror. Let me grab this. It's in great condition. This is celluloid, Art Deco. We'll start the auction for this. This is currently running. Oh, and these are by DuPont. It says it right here, DuPont. You got flowers and the Art Deco design on this. All right. That's there. Let's see, what other fun things do we have? This here is a beautiful plate that you could use as a trinket dish. It is from Germany. It's hand painted. So you have a hand painted, you see the mark on there, made in Germany with the eagle. So I would use this on your vanity. You can even use this if you don't have many perfume bottles. You could use it for that. You can use it as a trinket for your jewelry. All right, thank you for looking at her. Let's see. What's next? We have, I ran that here. This here is a beaded pineapple applique. Um, that you can iron on or sew on or glue on to anything. You've got all the gold and silver beads. This is the back part that is the iron on, or you can sew it on or glue it on. 7-inch. What is next? Let's run something for $3. I have a few things in here that's I didn't list. Put that there a minute, not that one. That, where is my, okay, let's do this. This here is a cute little box. It comes in, it says Thoughts That Can Change Your Life by Susie Orman. So this is your future financial stuff. It comes in a little gift box. There's the book. And it gives you all kind of, goals and just positive affirmations and stuff like that. That's a cute little gift for yourself or somebody else. Let's see, what else do we have? Look at this. Okay, let me run this. This here is a Mardi Gras mask. We'll run this as well. If anybody wants to add this to their collection. Mardi Gras mask for this. I know it's not Mardi Gras season. We're past it, but I saw it. I'm like, let me see if anybody wants it. I rather check with people before, I hate to throw things away. I hate it. So let's run this one. This here is a vintage mural as well. This is really vintage. Let me. Okay. So this is started at a really low price, but it is monogrammed. Here is the vintage mural. Let me see if I can get close. You see here, it's EVC. So if anybody has those initials, oh, I didn't clean that side. I will clean it. If anybody buys it, I will clean it before I send it to you. But it's monogram vanity mirror. This here is vintage, late 1800s. It's sit on that. Let's see. Let me show this. This is a Regal beaded purse. We talk about it from Hong Kong. It has the labels. It does not have the little chain, but you can buy a replacement chain for that. But this is It says Regal from Hong Kong inside. I don't know why they had a safety pin in there, but well, I do know why they have a safety pin. My mom used to always carry it. She's like, just in case your outfit ripped or whatever, she used to have a safety pin, which is smart. But the beading is all intact. Beautiful, beautiful purse. Vintage from Hong Kong. All right, let's see. Let me show this. This is a beautiful, um, it's an angel candlestick holder, brass, 5 inches tall. And then this could be used as a snuffer too at the bottom. And it says here it's from India, this one. But you can put this on your vanity too. Okay, let's see. What do we have next? Look, let's run this. I'll run this for $3. This here is Elizabeth Arden. It was her powder. Where is that? Yeah, let's do it under random. Let me see. Okay. There it is. Okay. We're going to start the auction for this. So this is running for 3. This is porcelain up here. This is Elizabeth Arden from the 90s. It's her garden series. And it has your thing here. You can put your talcum powder in there, but this sits on your vanity. It has little holes here around the top. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday. Even though we have to go back to work tomorrow. Let's see. What else do I have that may not be posted yet? Everything else is right now. I will do. Here this is. Wait, I almost dropped those. I don't want to drop the little horsies. So those are the carousel horse. So this here is an amber glass vase, mid-century. It's believed to be from Empoli, Italy. It's the bottom. That's just a sticker. It's on there. It's a beautiful vase. Use it for flowers. You can put plumes in it as well. It's funny seeing how those plumes are coming back in style. I don't think my allergies can go through that again. Um, Let me see what's next. I did those. Here is a cut crystal bell. Beautiful. This here is the etched flower that's there. There's no clapper because it doesn't have one, but no issues with this at all. It's beautiful. If you collect bells, or even if not, look around. Let me know if you want to see anything in particular. This here is another. This is a hand painted trinket box. This one's from Japan. This one screws off. It's wood. This is Japan there on the back. But I love the colors of this. All hand painted. Right. Let's see. Let me show you this. This here is a vanity thing. I think it's jewelry. Okay, I don't have it under jewelry. What did I put it under? Give me just a second. I'm looking for this. This here is a vintage. Did I not list it? Oh, of course, it's the last thing. All right. So this here is like a travel pouch, if you will. Or you can keep your jewelry in here. It does have the tassel still on it. And it opens up. This is the inside. Very clean. You have all your zippers work. Here's a little handle for it. But you can put your jewelry in this and use it as a traveling jewelry case if you want. That's a teal colored. It just looks very nice when you have it sitting on your vanity. Let me show you this one. I found this. This here is a practical one. Um, this here is if you have a lot of jewelry, even at home. Um, let's see, here this is. I'm gonna keep it for the 30 seconds. So it's leopard print. It's all Velcro and it's strong Velcro that you open up. So you have your all your zippered areas there. These flaps all open. So there's plenty of compartments for your jewelry. Necklaces, you even have the cleaner here for it. If you want to keep all your jewelry in one place, or even if you're gone traveling for a while, like for months, and you take that much jewelry with you. It's just great. And this is like a water proof canvas as well. So this is a great thing to have. Let's see. I don't need that anymore. Let's do. I wish it would leave off where we left. This here is a little brass, a vase. Which one is it? It's detailed and it's etched. A 3 inches tall. I left the patina on it just in case you wanted that. Some people like it. Some people like it bright and shiny. Um, for this, let's put that back. Let me run some of these. I'll do these for 3 stars. I've got 4 different amber vases. Um, they're in different shapes. This is like an Art Deco. Well, it's like a square shape for this one. This is currently running. Could be just a mini bud vase or just a decorative vase that you put on a shelf. Here is another one. This is a beautiful shape. We'll start this off. This is currently running as well. It's about 4 to 5 inches, about 4 inches on this. That's the bottom of those. Right, to use for summertime and the fall coming up now too. Let me show. This here is another shape. Let me do these for 10 seconds instead. So this is another shape. And they're a nice weight to them. They're not light. So if you put like little flowers in them, I use these too for so I do like a lot of crafts and painting and stuff. I use these from like my brushes. And here's the other shape. Somebody wants me to run this one, let me know. Those. Let me do this. This here is an Amberlina bell. Okay, and that. This is the quilted pattern, but you have your amber, your oranges, and then your reds. And that is kind of, and it does have the clapper in the inside. Perfect. Thank you for looking at her. Let's see if I have any pre-bids on anything. I do have, let me see anything else that's bookmarked. Let's see something I did have. um, Sorry, I had to get this book out. This here is Black Beauty, 1927. I'm like, it's crazy that it's in such good condition too. So this is Black Beauty. I mean, the spine is all still nice. You do have some wear there, but here's the inside of the book. It's by Anna Sewell, copyright 1927. Look at the large print. I wish all the books had large print like this, but this is in great condition. All right, put that aside. Somebody had bookmarked that. I wanted to make sure I showed it to them if they were in here. All right, let me show this. I just sold the other one. This is a 16 by 20 vintage Italian Florentine. This here is the Laguna Veneta, made in Italy. That's the back of it. And it has the hanger in the middle. So these are very ornate and Italian and Florentine. That was my entire house. My kids were like, Mom, people don't decorate like that anymore. I'm like, yes, they do. Just people y'all don't know. Let me show this. Look at this. This is it in my buy now or is it here? I don't know if it's, let me see. I thought I had it listed in the auction. Horse is making, oh, here it is. I knew I had it. So it's your vintage round carry-on. So here's this. There's the top. Zipper works. Here's the inside. You have your marrow and your pouch. The lining at the bottom there just needs to be re-glued, but there's no, oh, and the zipper here. I just saw that. Where is it? Oh, I almost knocked you down. This needs to be re-glued or reattached. But I love seeing this piece. Could be used to display things, but I just love that. That's from when I was little. Let me show you these. These here are beautiful shoes in the original box, size 6.5. So these are, let me see, Finnerly Forbagala. You see them there at the bottom. Genuine leather, 6.5 M, made in Spain. White satin. Look at the heel. Some of the little pearls are missing here, but it's all in the original box. And, oh, still has the original bag. Their original bag with this as well. So those would be neat for somebody to wear again. Or color them like we used to. Remember how we colored our satin shoes when we were walking in friends' weddings? All right, let me run this. I have two of these. These here. Vintage French perfume. That is the L Insolent de Charles Jordan women's perfume. I do have two of these. This is vintage. Thank you for looking at those. Let me go to take some of this off. I ran that. I want to run this. This here is, let me do this one first because I saw it first. It popped up first. This here is a Lily Putin confectionery box, which was their little candy boxes, little cardboard. But it has a cute little image on that. All right. Thanks for looking at that one. Now let's get back to this powder one. Let me find this. Um, Here's this is Vintage Dewberry Face Powder Compact. Oh, let me put it right side up. There you go. That's the back of it. Rose beige. And then that's the inside still with some powder inside. But that's a beautiful vintage compact. How they used to come instead of all these plastic designs we have now. This here is, it's funny, they say it could be used for crackers or it could be used on a vanity. So in other words, you could use it however you wish. But I was laughing when I was looking it up because it went from one thing to the other. Okay, here it is. Vintage cracker or vanity basket. And this is old as well. This is like late 1800s, early 1900s for this. That's the bottom. You can put perfume, soaps, hand towels. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. That was a little vanity piece. Let me show this. This is another amber piece, but people are now using these for their vanity plates, which is smart to, if you don't want to use it in your kitchen or if you're not having amber plates all over the place like I did. This here is, so this is your vintage tiara pattern. I don't know if Chrissy's still in here, but people are using this to put your perfume bottles on, to have more of a little, and it's not really big like some of those vanity mirrors are. So this would be another option if these are your colors in your bathrooms or in your bedrooms. All right, look at this. I don't even know if I listed this. This here is a note or receipt thing. This is 1800s. Look at that's the original felt on that. Let me see. I will start this. I guess I forgot to put it in here, but I'm going to run it. Let me edit listing. Okay. Did it not post? Sorry, just changed it. And okay, yeah, I did post. Let me start it. So this is the 1800s note or receipt holder. It does have the round thing on here so it wouldn't pinch you. The original velvet, that's the bottom. It came with the silver vanity or cracker thing. I didn't know what this was. All right, let's put this here. Let me show you this vintage ball. This one's from the 1920s and 30s, and I checked it against the design, the right, the script there, and it was the one from the 1923 to 33 is where this one was from. Sorry guys, it's just here it is. Okay. So yeah, so this is that script is from it's supposed to be 1923 to 1933, and it comes with this top. I don't know if that went into the silver ones, but that had the C on there, which is just where it was manufactured from. So that is there. Um, I'll run this. This is an Avon pouch. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it was Avon. Maybe it wasn't Avon. I thought it had a tag in here. It said Avon. I'll run this as a random. You can put your jewelry in there too when you're traveling, if you don't take as many as that big leopard one needed. Let me edit this. This is going back to $3. Done. Okay. That one's not it. And all right, so this is running. So this is a draw bag. You can put your jewelry in it, makeup in it, satin inside and out. Then you use the long things to tie it up so your jewelry won't fall out of it. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let me show you some scarves that I have, and we'll run these for $3. This here is an Avon scarf, vintage from the 70s. This one is signed. It's Burst of Spring by C.M. Kent. Signed on there. We will run this. So this Avon vintage Burst of Spring scarf from the 70s is running. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. Oh, let me show you this one here. Well, I'll wait. Let me run a couple more scarves. This one here is a beautiful, this is a royal blue. And look at the fuchsia. This is tulip here. That's, I guess, the brand. But it's a big, it's like a 30 by 30. Beautiful color. We'll run this. We'll do it for 10 seconds. So this scarf, navy blues, you got your teals, your fuchsias on there. In perfect condition for this. All right. Looked at that one. I have this one. That is this one here is polyester. This one is made in Italy. I like how this one's made in Italy, but it has a Paris. Look. So you have your Paris Royal Blues, the gold chain link. It says Paris, and then it says made in Italy for that. Why isn't it made in Paris? If it has Paris. All right, let me do, um, this here is a vintage scarf. This is a vintage Ben Goodman scarf. Mode Makers, made in Japan. This has got the browns, the oranges. It's one of the longer, narrow ones. We'll start this. This is currently running. Vintage scarf, Mode of Makers, Vintage Goodman. All right. We'll do a couple more. I want to show you a couple more that I had. I showed you that. Here's a beaded one. I like this because this here, the edge is all beaded. So we'll run this, and this is a triangle shape, but you have the beads, and it's black sheer. You can use it like around your waist or even your shoulders, and you have that fringe on it. Um, this is another, oh, this is a beautiful blue and red one. Just a couple of more. This is a big one too, like 30 by 30, blue and red. Okay. Shout out if there's anything you want me to run. Just trying to get, let me show you this last one. It's the last one, so I have to show it. I don't want it to feel left out. So here's this one. Maybe I should have shown these now in the fall. I'll probably show these to y'all again in the fall. Beautiful red, gold, blue, with flowers on that. All right. Let me see. Oh, let me show you the, okay, I gotta tell you something. I laugh at this. Let me pull this up. I had this in one of my shows when I was running my jewelry show, which by the way, I have a jewelry show on Tuesday, 4:30. So pin that. And then Friday, either Thursday or Friday, I'm doing a boutique clothing show. That will be at 4:30 too. All right, where is this? Oh, here it is. Okay. Vintage ladies. I called it sweater. Okay, I turned that around. Let me turn you back. Okay. Vintage lady sweater, or as somebody said, cardigan, a cardigan. These are now being called cardigans. This is vintage, made in Hong Kong, 100% acrylic. Cardigans in great condition. These are vintage. I remember these when I was in seventh grade and younger. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Let me ask you, just trying to stake out the people that are here. I have a vintage fur um, cape or like a half coat with the pockets and anything. Do you think people will be interested in that here on Whatnot, or are people funny about fur? I don't know if it's mink or rabbit, but it's really nice. I just wanted to get your opinions on that. Here is your Indiana glass Amber King's crown pedestal. This is a compote, but you can use it for your vanity or your bathroom, put soaps in. All right, thank you for looking at that one. What is next? I showed that. Let me show these. These are little porcelain flowers. Put these for 10 seconds. This is porcelain. Thank you for that, Carmen. Beautiful lily flower. Thank you. That is headed your way. I will run the other one that I have just in case you want that one. This is the orange. Run that for 10 seconds. This one's currently, thank you so much. These are cute. I used to have these on my shelves. That still have its tag on it. George Good. Oh, these are made in City of Industry, California, Taiwan. That's coming to you as well. Thank you so much for your purchases. If you see anything else in there you like, let me know. Just trying to get through some of the things that we haven't. Let me run. Here are mine. I'm going to run some of these. These are vintage hankies. We're going to start this one. I'm going to run these for 10 seconds. Here is this one, yellow and teal. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love the scallop edges on these. Beautiful. That one's coming in you as well. Let's do next one is this here is blue, orange. This color. You know, I'm seeing people that are framing these. Is that what you do with them, Carmen? Do you frame them or how do you use them? Thank you. That's headed your way as well. Here's a yellow and red. I love this one. You know, I do arts and crafts stuff, but I don't have time for a whole lot. Look at this one. So you have the raw. Oh yeah, so you frame them. Yeah. I just saw them this weekend. I was looking up on different things. Beautiful. Glad you could use those. Let's do the next one here. This is another one. You have your flowers in the three corners and then daisies on that one. Okay. Put that down. I have this one. I'll start that. Here's this one. I'm seeing people use these too for just putting them, in their vignettes too. If they make it. Oh, thank you for that one. Here's a red one or burgundy red. This would look pretty in a frame. Thank you. Thank you. That's coming to you. I have a brown one. This is brown with grape leaves on this one. Perfect. That is headed to you as well. Did you see this one? I'm not sure if you were in the room. Did you want this one? I can run this one again if you want it. Here, I'll just run it just in case. Okay, I just wanted to check. Thank you so much for your purchases of those. I do have. Does anybody use these? I've got these. Let me do. I'll do $3 starts for these for 3 of them. Where is my thing at? Random. Here that is. Running. This will be running for 10 seconds. This will be for 3. These are the crochet granny squares for 3. I have different colors as well. Well, that's a double one. We'll do this one again. All right, she's starting. Okay. Here's this. This is a double one. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if you had stepped out of the room or not. Yeah, the colors were a lot less vibrant on that one. All right. And then I even have I have a few of these that are, they're the diamond shape. I'll run all of these. There's like 2, 4, 6. I have 8 of them. I just don't want them to go to waste. I don't know if they're the diamond shape, different colors. I see somebody using like the square ones. They're running as coasters these days. All right, let me show you. I have these. These here are, they're new and in their packages. Let's see. Oh, look, I just found a purple one. Do you want a purple one, Carmen? It's plain, but it's purple. All right, let me know if you do. It's there. So these here are, where did you're ready? Oh, here it is. Okay. So these here are new. Oh, look, I did find 2 more. These here, and I'll run these as well if you like. These here are more, has like a metallic covering on these. If Carmen is still in here, I don't know if you can see those. Those are more metallic, and the material is a lot different. All right, so I have these. These are little pouches that you can use to put jewelry in if you're giving them as a gift. You can put hankies in them. I'll run these set of 2 for $3, and they're new in the package. They've never been used. I looked these up and they said they were for hankies. They were for, keeping your, how did they put it? I forgot how they put that. All right, let's see what else we have here. What's next? Let me show this again. This is the neatest thing. Samantha Brown. It is a wine bottle bag that's insulated in the inside, has the zippers, has a zipper on back, never been used. It'll be good if you're giving somebody a bottle of wine uh, as a home gift or birthday gift. I just thought it was very unique to have a purse that was a wine bag. This here, I'm going to run this as a random as well. It's a large dress form. It could be for jewelry or just to decorate your vanity area. This is about 16 inches tall, black wire form. All right, thank you for looking at that. Just need to get that out of the way. Let's see. Let's run this. This would be a pretty soap dish for your bathroom, or it could be a trinket dish in your vanity area. It says, with God, all things are possible. Beautiful spring flowers, soap dish, trinket dish. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me show you this. This here, I'll run this as a random as well. This is a frame, peach color frame with, where'd the random go? All right, let's see. I hate when I lose these. I feel bad that you're having to sit there and wait for me. Here it is. All right, let's do this too. This here's a 4x6 frame. It has the rhinestones. Thank you so much for that, Carmen, with the owl. There's the back. Thank you. That's headed your way. Let me do. I don't know if I had these. Let me look real quick. I think I had something else that did not have. This here's a thing remembered. It's a little jewelry box. Clean, it's pretty clean on the inside. Has a palm tree. There is some tarnish that's there. We'll run this. That is currently running. Little jewelry box from Things Remembered. Thank you for looking at that. What do I have that I haven't yet? Buttons. These haven't run these gloves. These here are vintage. You can tell by the lace on them. These are like 50s, 60s. Here they are. Those are currently running. That's the tops of them. Lace ruffled nylon gloves. When y'all dress up like Madonna, I have the stretch ones that are still in the package, never been worn. Let's see where those went. Those are, should be coming up. It's funny how it shows up in different places every time you scroll. These are lace stretch white gloves in the package. It has the little rose thing there. Soft spun stretch, fits all sizes, wash and wear on those. All right, let me see what is next. Let me go through, see what we haven't ran yet. I did that. I ran those. Then I'll come back. Let me run these. Here's a collection of JFK magazines. These here, this here will be the old, it's a collection of 3. So you have this one, memory book with Jackie O. Then you have this one. These are from the 60s, these two. And then this one is the National Enquirer one from when the assassination stuff came out. So it'll be the 3 books for the collection. I don't like to get rid of this stuff. I don't care what party you're with or whatever, but it's history stuff to me. So I don't like to just trash it. I guess I could take it to a library or something. Well, do people even use libraries anymore? So where would I take stuff like that to? Let me run this celluloid vintage mural, hand mural again, which I absolutely love. So this is currently running. This here is by DuPont, vintage. 50s, 60s. So you have the green Art Deco with the floral pattern. There's the handle. So it's a nice size of that. All right, thanks for that. I got to show this again, just in case nobody saw this mommy and me thing that is just precious. This is going to be a hat for you, crocheted hat for you, and a little sweater, doggy sweater dress for your baby. It's a matching set. Beautiful green colored. I've never seen a hat and a dog sweater together. Let me run this. This here is a wine stopper. Um, let's see. Is it here? Yep. This is a stiletto shoe. And it's red, white, and blue still in this package. This will be a great gift, or you can keep it and put it out for the 4th of July holidays. All right. Let's see what else we have that I haven't ran. I saw a couple of things when I'm scrolling. And then I did those, I did that. Let me do this. This is a hazel atlas. These were ashtrays, but I use them as a trinket dish or even as a candle dish. This here is a larger one. I just sold one that was a little bit smaller. That's a sunflower pattern, hazel atlas, amber gold trinket dish or candle holder on that. All right, thank you for that. Let me see if I have this. This should be listed too. This here is a pumpkin. Why can't I find it? All right, I'll just put this down for a minute because I find everything else but that. Let me see. Well, let's put this here this was one of my favorites. Here it is. Let me take this down. And I'll show you that in a minute. This here is, you use it as a vanity tray. This is hand painted from Japan. That beautiful vintage floral design. It does have that in the back. It says it's AL Ink, New York, liquid proof from Japan. Hand painted tray. I used it as my vanity thing as well. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll put that down there. Let me show you this. This here is let me show you this first. This is right there. Here is antique photo album. Here's the photo album. It does have its pages inside. There is wear on some of them. It does not have the buckle. That's the back. But this is a beautiful vintage antique photo album. Still has the velour material there. There. Let's see. I did that. I did those. I'm starting to sound like my grandmother. She used to do that. Let me show this again. This here is, okay, now I can't find it. That was the fan. Sorry about that. No, oh, here it is. This is running. This is for the fan. Vintage wooden fan in great condition. Hand painted. Oh, let me show this. This here is, it's a nightgown. New, never worn. I'll start this at $3. It comes with its even matching hanger. Here. Yes, let me see here. This is Sante Classics. It is a 2X. So it's 2X. Never been worn. Comes with its own hanger, matching hanger. New. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see, I've got a few more things to show you. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I do have this. This here is another trinket box from India. It's here on the back. It says from India, and it's lined. So you have the velvet color in there. Could be a trinket, jewelry box. All right. Let's see. I forgot my lamps are burning out. Let me run this. This is a Louis Vuitton dust bag thing for your purse. Louis Vuitton drawstring. It's 16 by 16. Drawstrings works. There it is. Louis Vuitton. All right. That's there. Let me see what else. I don't have that there. Oh, let me show you. Does anybody want a flamingo lunch bag? Which I pulled out and now I can't find it. All right, that's pretty bad. It's probably right in front of me. Let me run these. I have two. These are balances. I'll run these for $3 a piece. They're nice. They're the where's my random? Is that random? No. I have two. So these here are the balance. That's the pattern. But they open up. I mean, they're long, and I do have two of them. They're scrolled at the bottom. I have two. You like this gold brocade type pattern. I have two of these. Great, thank you for looking at those. I'll put those there. Let's see, anything that you want me to run? Shout out. For the most part, I think you've been through everything. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This here is for ephemera. You can put your pictures in the stands. This one here was a hat pin holder that I made into an ephemera holder. You see the bottom there? So a lot of these aren't being sold. So then I put them here. Where is I was going to show you with. I should have put one of the pictures in there. Let's see. See, I put these are in plastic, but you see, that's the purpose. So you can put these on your shelf like that. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. Let me see. I know let me run this. This is a vintage amber bud vase. I do have two of these. I love these. It's got the clear design pedestal at the bottom. And I have two. I had these on my shelves as well. I told you I had a lot of stuff. Let me run. I thought there was a couple items I didn't run yet, but let me see. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to run. I'm just checking to see if there's anything that has any bids on or bookmarks that I have not shown yet. Oh, let me just do these. Somebody was interested in these. These are for the three of them. They're all different colors. They are the Westminster carousel horses. And this is for all three. So you have that one. They're about 5 inches tall. They have the Westminster thing there, the tag there. Then you have that color. And then this is the last color. So they're beautiful. Hand painted. Pretty for a little girl's room. You can even put these on top of their cake and stuff if you're looking for some kind of different kind of decorations. For those. Let me see. Oh, somebody did want to see this lamp. Let me check the lamp. Yeah, there it is. Let me put this up. Make sure I don't break it. I'm trying to show it. This here is from the 90s. Let me turn you this way a little bit. Start this. You see, it does work. This is a metal base. They are a couple of paint wear areas on that, but I love the glass base here. Glass base has got the bronze, the golds, and the orange colors there in that pattern. Thank you for looking at that. All right, let me show you this. This was my mother's. She loved everything leopard print. I'll run this for $3 if anybody's interested in it. It's a foldable cane when she was getting older and didn't want to use a walker. Where's my $3? Here it is. I had this running for 20. Look, it's got the leopard print. This here's for the wrist. Okay. It comes apart. So you can, like if you have to, this thing goes up and down to make it turn. She was only 4'11", so it's at the shortest. But if anybody wants that, let me know. What else can I show you? Oh, I have these. This here is a metal easel, tripod easel. I can, let me edit this. I can run this for $8. Okay. Save changes. All right, I'm running this for $8. It's a black easel tripod type style with the scrolls. I was interested in this one. All right, thank you for looking at that. And I do have another easel. This here's a metal one. I actually used to use this for my cookbooks. We'll start that one too for $8. And we'll run that. And I think, friends, this will be all unless there's something else you want me to run for you. Don't forget, I've got a show on Tuesday afternoon. Let me just check this stuff real quick. Okay, no pre-bid. So I've done my due diligence. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. But Tuesday is going to be a jewelry show at 4:30. So please bookmark that. Welcome in. Take a quick look if you want. Check the buy now shop and check my listing, see if there's anything you want me to run. I'll wait a couple of minutes for you to look at that. Thank you for coming in. But I also have a show on Friday, 4:30 as well. It's going to be for boutique clothing. And I do the scarves that I've showed again today. And then my vintage decor shows will be Saturday and Sunday. At 10:15 is when I do those. So take a look. If there's anything there you see that you like, you want me to check for you, let me know. If not, we will see who will be ready to. I hope you guys have a rest of a great Sunday afternoon and a good week next week. And I will hopefully see you on Tuesday for my jewelry show. Got lots of jewelry to get through. Got vintage stuff. I think I have it Tuesday. I'm doing the theme stuffs too. I think it was signed, vintage and signed or something like that. But I show a little bit of everything from contemporary to modern to, but I have lots of rings, brooches, jewelry, fun stuff, pretty stuff, stuff that I would like to see come back. So thank you again. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for being here. I like to select somebody that doesn't have much.